Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Victor and I'll be teaching you how to become a website guru in one day and make at least $5,000 to $10,000 a month from the convenience of your home. I've used this method in the past and it's worked so well for me and my team. So regardless of your experience, I will be teaching you from start to finish how to build a website and sell it over and over again. So let's get started. So you basically want to learn how to create a website and make an income out of it. Well, it's really not as hard as it seems. Until now, we were forced to learn from scratch how to code a website, understand all the nicks and quirks to have a fully optimized running website. Now it's a little bit more convenient than that, giving us newbies the opportunity to make a professional, optimized, and user-friendly site, in some cases less than a day. The days of creating and learning from scratch are over. We now have the opportunity to use pre-created themes and templates and purchase them for a very low cost, to further resell them for a premium. An average templated site, fully built and ready to be simply altered, ranges from $20 to $70, which is literally nothing considering the average sold website ranges from about $1,000 to $5,000, sometimes even $20,000 plus, if there's a lot of backend and features. But for now, we're going to be focusing on helping you sell your websites for about $1,000 with only about $50 spent. Now, we do advise that you do become very familiar with Wordpress, which is going to be the website building platform, before you go off and charge $1,000 for a website that you don't fully understand. So do take all the necessary steps to learn, practice, and apply before you reach out to any potential clients. So which website building platform should I use? Well, there are plenty of different platforms to create websites, and it's honestly hard to say which one is best, but we will give you the most common and explain what they are and which niche they're most suitable with. So the first being Wix, a website building platform meant for blogs, businesses, casual, and other related niches. Wix may well be the best platform to build a website as it has the most user-friendly interface, editing and customization options, and pre-built themes for you to work with. We highly encourage you to visit Wix, build yourself a website, and learn the fundamentals of how everything works in the website world. The reason we don't fully encourage Wix as a platform to build websites is that more than often, they do not load quickly, there are very little options for on-page SEO, and with Wix, this sometimes has bugs that causes consistent issues with a web page and might upset your client, especially if you quoted them a lot for the site. The next being Shopify. This platform is strictly for product-based businesses, used to best showcase and sell a product and usually built and optimized for conversions. If your client has or wants a site built to sell his or her products, this would be the best platform to do it on. The next is Squarespace. Honestly, this platform is my least favorite. Same niche relevance as Wix, but not as user-friendly, not very customizable, and not one I would honestly recommend to you. Finally, we get to WordPress. This is the platform I encourage you most to use if you want to make the big bucks. This platform allows you to optimize your website for speed, extensive on-page SEO options, extremely customizable with tons of themes to make your website look like it was done by a top-tier agency. Although WordPress can be frustrating at times, once you get to play around with it enough, you will fly through all your website designs with ease. So where do I get my pre-made website from? Well, there are a few different sites that offer pre-built themes, but the one I most commonly use is ThemeForest. They have the best selection and typically the best install experience compared to others. Again, I'll be leaving the links in the description for you to easily follow along. Once you're here, you can select from thousands of different website themes and purchase the one that best suits your client. Take a look around and familiarize yourself with the website so this process becomes easier in the future. Firstly, create an account so that you're able to purchase a theme. I've already done so let's move forward. I do want to make note that there are certain themes that will give you an amazing value upon purchase. Take this one for example. For $60, you can get 400 plus websites, all pre-built and optimized for you to use. If you click on any of these example websites, they'll actually take you to a live preview. And basically this is where you can actually see the website in real time and get an idea of what the final product will look like. This is so helpful because it'll make really easy for you to leverage it when you're selling it to your client. The other advantage of buying a theme with multiple sites embedded is that the chances of you being able to use this theme for almost all your future clients is very high, but again, it's all up to you. So upon purchasing, you will be able to download the theme to your computer and later install it and upload it to WordPress. And this is how we're going to go about it. Basically, you want to head over to your downloads, click on the download button, and you want to download 3 different files. The first being the all files and documentation, second being the installable files, and third being the text document with the license certificate. Once you have them, drag it all to your desktop to have easy access. Well, now that I've found a theme, bought it, and downloaded it, the hard part is over with. Well, kinda. Now we're going to have to create a new website with WordPress, but there's some preliminary steps that need to be taken and some important knowledge that you need to know before moving on. So there are actually two kinds of WordPress, and I know that sounds weird, but bear with me. The two are WordPress.com and WordPress.org. The one you're going to be working with is the .org because it's the one that allows you to upload a purchase theme. It's not as simple as just going the link and setting up a website. There's honestly a lot more confusing information here, but the purpose of this video is just to simply guide you to the result with little to no headache. So we're going to try and make this as simple as possible. So it's time to set up your new site. So you're going to follow along with me, and by the end of it, you will have created your WordPress.org website. The first step is to sign up with a hosting server, and I highly recommend Bluehost. By the way, again, all the links will be in the description so you can easily follow along. The reason we need to create an account and hosting package with Bluehost and not directly with WordPress is because they require you to create a hosting account first, and then you can attach the website to the hosting platform to further create your site. So the first step is to visit bluehost.com. From here, you're going to click on Login. Once you're here, you're going to click Create Account. You're going to see three options now. You're going to want to go with the basic plan. Once you're here, you're going to be asked to select to either create a new domain or use an existing domain. If you don't have an existing domain, I definitely recommend just to create a new domain, or contrary to that, you can actually visit GoDaddy.com. If you don't have a domain, you can go to GoDaddy, search up a domain. Once you've found something, just click Add to Cart, purchase it. They can be super cheap, so it's going to be a very low investment on your end, and it's very worthwhile. So let's just say I click Create New Domain. So as you can see, this is taken. Let's just use one of their suggested ones for the purposes of this video. So they're going to ask you to fill in this account information, nothing crazy. Once you get here, you're going to want to select the basic 12-month package at $8.39 a month. This is actually going to include SSL, which is great. You do not need any of these things, to be honest. If you want, you can pay for them. I don't recommend it, nothing that you need. Now, as you can see, they're going to charge you $100, so you will need to pay for it. But once you're done, if you don't want to settle with $100, you can actually ask them to put you on a month-to-month plan, where it should be around $8, but because you're spreading it apart and not paying it in full, they will be increasing it. It probably will go to $12 or $13 or maybe $15 a month. It's nothing crazy. It's a really small price to pay for, what opportunities you have coming from this. Now we're done. You'll be able to log into Bluehost and visit the backend. From here, it's super simple. There's a prompt to create a new website. Here we can type in just test for now and move forward. From here, you'll want to select a directory. Again, just make this the extension of what the website will be called. Okay, now that we're done, everything is installed correctly. We can go back to our sites and then install our theme. Here, we're down to the tab with My Sites. You could scroll down, find the test one, go to Manage Site. In here, you're able to log into WordPress and actually be able to visit the backend and the website builder, where we will be customizing all the themes that you purchased, and this is where you'll be actually building your websites moving forward. So this is what the backend of WordPress looks like. This is all the shenanigans happen behind closed doors before you're able to actually see your website as it is. If I click on the website to see what it looks like, you're just going to see a sample theme, nothing to it, but this is before we're actually going to upload the theme that we purchased. So let's go do that. Back into Bluehost, you're going to want to go to Advanced, then you're going to go over to File Manager. This is cPanel. This is the backend where all your files are stored, and you can actually make customizations accordingly. So let's move on. Let's go Public HTML. And here you'll be able to see all the websites that you have. We just created tests, so let's go in here. In tests, you're going to want to click WP Content, Themes. And here we go. This is where all your themes are stored. Now we want to upload the theme that we just purchased. As I mentioned, I asked you to drag and drop it to your desktop. So once you're here, you're going to click Select File. You're going to want to find the installable files only that you had downloaded and click on that one. Now that it's completed, you can actually click the button here to go back. As you can see, we have this here as a zip file, but you want to make sure that it's actually a folder. So once it's here, you're going to just click Extract and let it do its thing. Now that it's extracted, you can see the file finally here as a folder, and we should be able to see it in the back end now. Once you're back here, you want to click on Appearance and Themes. Once we're here, you can see amongst the three that were already here, we can see the gem. You want to activate this right away. So remember how I told you to download the text file? Here's where it comes handy. So open the file, copy and paste the code, and activate your theme. As you can see, the code is valid. We can now begin installing plugins. Here, you're just going to want to click the button above all the other ones. That's going to select all, bulk actions, install, and apply. So I want to take a second to say that if you actually open the all files folder that we downloaded, If you go in, there's always going to be a documentation folder or something named similar on every single theme you buy. Inside these folders, you're going to find an online document that will actually be a full guide and walkthrough on how to install every single theme. You will always encounter problems, and if you do, there will always be a guide to help you through and walk you through every single aspect of the installation process, editing process. They will show you here how to customize the entire site from beginning to finish. You will always have the information you need here to be able to get you out of any mess that you're in. So rest assured, even as a noob, you will be able to find a solution to everything, whether it be through the documentation folders provided or through a quick Google search. So now that all the plugins are installed, you want to go to demo import. So now that we're here, we can actually click on which demo you want to install. Let's just go for the digital agency for now. Once this is finished, I'll come back and I'll show you the final result. I want to also make note that here, as you can see, this is a .zip file. If you for whatever reason have WinRAR or don't have WinZip, you need to make sure that you're downloading WinZip because WordPress only accepts zipped file, not RAR. So please do go out and download WinZip. Again, I will include the link below to make sure you're downloading the right software, but just wanted to let you all know. Okay, so the theme is downloaded. We can actually click here at the top, test, visit site, and we can see what it looks like finally. This is the front page of your website. You obviously have all the other links for the other pages, but this is just the home page, and this is ultimately what it looks like at this moment. From here, we can go in the back end, start changing all the text and the images, etc., etc. So say we want to start editing the home page. You want to go to pages, and here you can see home demo front page. This is going to be the home page I just showed you. In here, basically because we're using WP Bakery, they actually have a front-end editor, which is really, really powerful. I'll show you what this does in a second. So while this loads, I want to teach you something important about buying your themes. I really do recommend when you're searching for a theme, go to the Refine. You want to find one that is either Visual Composer compatible and or WP Bakery Page Builder. So this is going to limit your options. Obviously, I didn't press, a proper search here. But essentially with those two refinements, you're going to be getting the two different page builders. These are the most easily user-friendly that they have on WordPress. I highly, highly recommend when you're buying a theme, make sure that they're compatible with these two page builders. So now that we're on the front end editor, you can actually go in and start editing things on the front end, which is amazing because contrary to this, you're going to be doing things on the back end. So as you can see here, you have the dividers, the columns and the rows. Everything that you can see here actually matches up to your website and you can edit everything accordingly. Honestly, the purpose of this video is to open your mind to the opportunity of being able to create an income using tactics not commonly displayed by other gurus or mentors. We have bought all the six-figure courses and social media marketing empire programs. They're all redundant and cover the exact same basics you could essentially find for free on Google. The reason I'm mentioning this is because we will not be further teaching you how to operate WordPress, as there are hundreds of hours of knowledge where you can gain the best understanding on how to properly build a website through this platform. This video is specifically created to give you a basic yet simplified explanation on how to create a website using pre-made templates and resell them at a premium. Okay, so now we've reached the fun part. How do we sell these websites and make money? So the hard part is out of the way and you've learned how to build a website, where to source any theme for your clients, and how to deliver a top-notch site in record time. Now, assuming you follow my instructions and have a website built, you can now reach out to potential prospects and start selling websites. The first place I would recommend is Facebook groups. There are tons of people who have home-based or small businesses that don't even realize that they need a new website. You'd be amazed what happens after striking a conversation with an owner and pitching them a website. I've made thousands from Facebook groups and you can too. The second would be Instagram. This one requires a little bit more digging, but again, you can find tons of businesses, including tons of e-commerce that really need new modern websites. You can always find business emails and reach out to them, set up a call where you can sell them on a website. Now the third is obvious, but the most consistent, and that is Google. Take dealerships for example. If you search up a local dealership in your area, you'll find plenty of work just waiting for you. Most private dealers often have horrible, outdated websites which are easy sells. Again, refer back to ThemeForest and see what they have. You'd be amazed at the quality of site you can sell. Best part is the better you get, the more you can charge. Dealerships make ridiculous income and can justify large amounts if you provide them with the right value and have experience. I'm not saying to focus on dealerships, it's merely just an example, but it gives premise to what opportunities there are out there. So I don't want to keep this video too long and I will be cutting it off here. I do really hope you found value from this, but I want you to know if you do this properly, it will provide you with a six-figure income guaranteed. So don't underestimate the power of this method and the knowledge I provided you. If you've gotten this far in the video, I want to thank you for the support as it shows you're serious about being an entrepreneur and creating a passive income source. If you truly found this video valuable, I do ask you to click the little like button and drop a comment with your thoughts. If you attempt this method and run into any roadblocks, please reach out to me. I would love to help you out. You can either comment on this video or send me an email. I'll leave that below as well. I have some other guaranteed methods that will produce and compound your income all at the leisure of your home. If this video does well, I will gladly continue producing videos and helping everyone become financially independent and full of high income producing skills. But for now, this is the end of the video, and I thank you all for sticking around. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget there's a little notification bell you can click to make sure you don't miss it. Happy coronavirus, everyone.